Welcome to USMLE Sarthi. We are committed to empowering IMGs. We're excited to guide you on your match journey. Don't forget to click subscribe and turn on notifications so you can get notified whenever we add new content. Also, follow us on Instagram and Twitter for the latest tips and tricks regarding everything USMLE. Now, let's dive into it.
I mean, it is challenging, it is difficult, but you can match. Sarthi helped me a lot in interview preparation. So I don't think there was hardly any question which was asked out of like Pawan sir's classes. Almost all the questions were discussed because most of the programs think like you are older than like some of their attendings. You have to think about yourself and you have to keep believing, I would say. So much, Pawan sir, for having me. Yeah, so I did my med school from India and I graduated in 2010. And then I did my OBY residency till 2015. And after that, I worked for a few years and then I came to US. So yeah, I am old graduate. I applied 14 years post to biology. Most difficult challenge is, I think, old biology. Everybody will tell you, you won't match post 10 years. It's very, very difficult. It's impossible. I mean, it is challenging, it is difficult, but you can match. You'll have imposter syndrome every day. You'll doubt yourself every day. You'll have like fresh graduates with, awesome scores and CVs, but you have to, keep believing in yourself. That's what I say. And you have to cater your application according to the specialty you are applying. So, like, I applied for family medicine. I did rotations in family medicine. I attended their grand rounds. I went to conferences. So, my application was more of family medicine and less of OBGY. And then another thing that helped me was volunteering experience. I did volunteering in India, but I was asked about volunteering experience in like every interview. So, family medicine, they like really like people. And what different thing I did this cycle was, I think Sarthi helped me a lot in interview preparation. So I don't think there was hardly any question which was asked out of like Pawan sir's classes. Almost all the questions were discussed. So I had like already formulated my answers according to the questions. I had different stories which I could fit in the questions. And you have to be like very, very thorough with your interview prep and everything, whatever you have put in your CV. So I did research for 1.5 years. I worked as a postdoc fellow, but I knew my like research in and out. If I was asked, I knew what I have done, what are the results, everything. And whatever is on my CV, like you have to be very, very, thorough with that. They'll ask you anything and everything. And another thing is program outreaching and networking, I would say. So keep emailing the programs. You won't get answers from like, most of them, but you have to try your best. You will get answers. Like I emailed somebody in the night and I got an interview next morning. So you have to keep emailing, program outreaching so that your name pops up after every 2 weeks and you'll get a response from them. So I think that's what helped me. I mean, in my case, I took a gamble. I applied to like very few places because of my family constraints. You should take it, but I had my limitations. But luckily, I matched.
So Tanvi, we have a lot of audience, in similar situation, family commitments and other things. How did you juggle everything? I mean, it's not easy, right? After 14 years, life has happened, kids, spouses, their careers. Give us some insight on how you managed all that.
I mean, it is difficult, but you have to think about yourself and then everything just puts in place. Plan everything accordingly. Like my husband has a job, I have a kid. I did, everything. I have planned in advance. Okay, I have my interview on this day. How will I send him to school? Who will pick him up? Like, just make a plan. I have to do a rotation. I have to do a rotation. So I planned everything according to it. You need help, you ask for help. That's what I say. So, okay, I have a friend or I hired somebody who can just come, pick him up from the bus stop. And then for us, I think females, we don't think about ourselves, okay, that's the job, that's the school, but you have to think about yourself and you have to keep believing, I would say.
Yeah. One question which definitely keeps popping up is, as an older graduate, how did you, whether in the interview or otherwise, convince the programs that you have it, what it takes? YOG is just a number, but You are up there, you have the clinical experience, you understand everything, and you will hit the ground running. So, what exactly was your
I think
pitch?
first and foremost is you have to convince themselves that you are trainable. I mean, that's the most important thing because most of the programs think like you are older than like some of their attendings too. So, you'll create a problem in their program and you'll be a troublemaker. So you have to convince them that you are trainable and you have been clinically active. So I did my residency, which helped me. But after that, what have you done? So I think the clinical rotations play a very important role, US clinical experience, and they actually know the letter writers, who are they, like, are they authentic? Have they written like authentic letters for you? So that's what really mattered. They asked me like, how are you going to do? What have you done since graduating residency? So you have to be clinically active, you have to do clinical experience here, and you have to like convince them. I mean, I have done it before and I'm all ready to do it all over again, and I'm like a quick learner, and that shows in your like clinical experience and your letterheads. For that, you have to be clinically active and you have to be humble, I would say. Just don't show them, I've done this, I've done that. I've done so many cases, I've done so many deliveries. Obviously, you are here to learn, and they want somebody who is trainable and who is ready to learn. So that's what.
Thank you, Tanvi. Appreciate your time. I know you're traveling today, so wonderful that you could take out time to help others. And congratulations
Yeah,
again to you and your family. And we'll see you back sometime soon.
sure. Thank you so much. I would really like to thank all the Sarthi family and the panelists. I mean, it wouldn't have been possible without you guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. We hope that video provided valuable insights for your journey. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. And check out our website for details on how we can guide you to a successful match.